let's talk. It's been a while, frankly, and I wanted to catch everyone up on where I've been, what I've been up to, and what's been going on in my life. Because when you're a content creator and you're absent this long, it invites all sorts of worst case scenario thoughts. So let me start off with I'm doing okay. This is not the end of the world. I'm not going to stop creating content. But the last couple of months have been a roller coaster. As many of you know, in August, we lost two of our cats to separate illnesses. It was a devastating blow to my family. And September, things kind of up and down. We had a lot of stuff going on at home, a lot of mundane things, but also my wife was announced for, she was offered a place in the Order of the Pelican, making her a peer. So that kind of rearranged our schedules. And October and November were both planning, frankly. And in the midst of all that, keep in mind, I'm helping my wife coordinate for her vigil. We are coordinating what events we need to go to, and I had some mundane projects I had to take care of in that same time frame. And then we had I think October is where we knew December was going to be insane, and December was insane. The way the schedule landed, we had Crown Tournament was the first weekend of December, which we did not go to. That was never in the cards for us, just scheduling and priorities. And then Coronet was the second weekend in December, and that would be my wife's elevation. And then Yule Revel, our local event, was the third weekend in December. And if you probably guessed, you run out of time real fast there, because the next week, not the next weekend, but the next week was Christmas. So December was just back to 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 back, like one thing after the other. And then I don't want to call it happenstance, but January actually, and then of course after Christmas was New Year, and then the next weekend we had a chance to go to Steps 12th night, which I haven't been to in a very, very long time. My wife's had a chance to go. This was my first time to go in ages. So a lot of fun going there, and I'll talk about that in another video. And then, just when I thought the insanity of December was behind us, it's like I didn't want to let go. It was January. This week, I got back home from fighter practice on Wednesday, went to go turn on the water, and all of a sudden my son says, "Why is there water running? Why do I hear water running in the garage, running out there?" And we had a water heater blowout, which, yes, is every bit the calamity it sounds like. So I was hoping to film, but obviously we had other priorities. And just yesterday was when we got the water heater replaced. And then, of course, I skipped over one drama. One of our kittens, Cyrano, a week ago tonight, as a matter of fact, last Sunday, walked up to my wife, looked a little queasy, and promptly expelled something like a dozen rubber hair bands that he had eaten, which cue emergency trip to the vet and x-ray and ultrasound and just, I love the cat, I really do, but oh my god, that was a long night. And this is like the first time I've had a chance to sit down and set up my studio. And part of the reason why the studio I couldn't film through December was we used a lot of my stage elements in my wife's vigil. And I'll talk about that in the future, but like half my studio was in a box while we were going to, we used it once to help her with her vigil, and then the next weekend we wound up using some of the same stuff to help a friend of ours with their vigil. So, yeah. Oh man, it was just an insane, absolutely insane couple of months, and I'm glad to be honest. It's not like the future is going to be any less insane. I've got a lot of things going on right now, and a lot of things I want to do. But, and none of this is, by the way, meant to ask for or imply a need for sympathy. None of that is the case. I wanted to be honest and transparent and just let you guys know that as important and critical as these videos are, as much as I want to do these videos, you know, I have other priorities. And if you ever see me not do a video, I mean, just neutrally, yeah, it's accurate to say that I've, had bigger things come up, but it takes some pretty big things to knock making these videos off their place on the ladder. So I'd like to think that veterinary medical emergencies, house appliance emergencies, my wife's elevation to peerage, I'd like to think those are pretty big deals. But I'm here, I'm back, I've got some great content in the pipe for you guys, and I've actually been reaching out to a couple of other people in my area who I'd love to get on camera with me, and we can sit down and talk about wider SCA information, infrastructure, and details and all that. But that's it. It's going to be real quick today. I wanted to share with you where I've been, what I've been up to, so that you and I understood each other, and you didn't think I was just sloughing you off. So there's more to come, I promise. But until then, goodbye. God bless, and I'll see you at the next event. If there are two things I've learned that drive videos these days, it's controversy and engagement. Now, I am never going to fly the controversy flag on a regular basis. It's not what I'm here for. It's not the content I want to make, and I really don't think it helps any of us. But let's do engagement. If you like this video, please go down in the comments and leave a comment. Make sure to share the video. And last but not least, easiest of all, make sure to like the video. That helps drive the algorithm. It helps get the video views and helps promote this material. Thank you very much.